Okay, now we should be live. Now we should be live. Now that I pressed the button that says go live. Yes, I keep on forgetting that you have to press the button that says go live. I'm not used to streaming on YouTube only. Okay, there we go. Does our commands work? Exclamation mark Discord, does that work? I'm gonna hope it does. Well, we'll find out shortly. But God. I just need to send out a few links to a few different places. So sticking with me. I can't be bothered to put on music right now. I keep on forgetting about the music and such, so we just keep on forgetting about it. But that is fine. We don't entirely need music because we're gonna be hearing Minecraft sounds anyway. Um, I'll try to get music on next stream for you guys. Going live. That way you guys can enjoy some music for the stream. Okay. Let me go to Nightbot, figure this out. Nightbot. Okay. You also got a new starting soon screen. Oh, it finally sent it. You just had to go to Nightbot. Yeah. Okay, fine. Setting up. Blah blah blah. I don't care about setting up. Because he is online. Yay! Perfect. Wonderful. Just what we asked for. So, chat, are we ready to switch in? We're ready to hop into the Minecraft of the yeah. We got a few goals. Yeah. Not sure how it happened, but randomly, just randomly, a few signs appeared up my base. Not sure how they came, but can we go figure it out together? Possibly? Yes, we can. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, we're staying at our 500 subscribers thing, if you didn't see it from last episode. Um, Signs. 9 signs are placed. Not sure how they happened, but they have. I might need to modify my settings a bit to have essentials on, but that shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Goal board of 2026. If it's a goal board, we're gonna need an X for this. I think most of these things are gonna have to go because we don't complete any goals. First off, be funny. Don't die. Don't eat raw food. I'm not sure about this. And we could break it anyway. Uh, don't say hi, and don't greet people. Yeah, nah. Don't be glad someone donated. Ask for more money. No. I don't know why that's there. Don't work on base. Actually, I kind of wanted to keep that there. Play more repo. Don't be happy, and stop making content. Nah. Delete this world, destroy a world, build iron farm, and be cool. Yeah. We could just destroy all these. We don't need them. Okay. So, those were the totally inaccurate, fake signs that I totally didn't place up to try to be fun. Yes. So you're gonna see it in episode 2. I undid this entire thing. It's all cobblestone right now. Only because I wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm gonna discuss deeper, and I'm actually gonna do it in episode 2. But this entrance is gonna be gone. This is just gonna be a wall. and then like I so happen to have some stairs on me. It's going to go up like this, and then it's going excuse me. It's gonna like curve over. So like right here is gonna be a platform. You go up, reach the platform, and it's gonna curve over to reach the top. That how I'm going to do it. At least how I want to do it. Is it thunderstorming or is it just raining? It's thunderstorming. Nice, we can sleep now. Yeah, that's how we're going to make it. It's not going to be the best. You're also gonna see there's a platform down there. Eventually, I mean, I guess I could show you it right now. This is the worst mistake I ever done for episode 2. You're gonna actually see this better in episode 2, but it is the worst mistake I ever done. I made this whole platform, expected to be building some farms on it. No, I'm not building farms on this. I don't know why I thought we should build a farm on this. I don't know why, but either way, we basically have this platform here. I really don't want to destroy it. At least not right now. We may build some farms on there. Um, Again, we'll discuss more of that in episode 2, which I plan on releasing on Wednesday. So 2 days from now. I did a few work. Yeah, not a few. I did some work. Um, Last night to get prepared for the stream. Because, of course, we're making an iron farm today because we have no armor, no iron tools. I mean, we have 3 iron items in the 3 iron ingots in the thingy, and raw iron, which apparently I have raw iron. Didn't know that. So those are gonna be used to make a hopper because we're gonna need that. I don't know why that's open like that, but I made a little simple cobblestone farm. It only uses 1 lava bucket. It's pretty effective. You just mine it and mine it. There's water beneath. Though the blocks over here are waterlogged stairs, so water doesn't flow out. But there is 1 lava bucket on top, and the rest is flowing lava. It's flowing all the lava down, hitting the water stairs, and converting to cobblestone. And then there's just 1 piece of water down there to flush all the black or all the back blocks. That's all the way back there down here if we end up breaking it. It's a pretty effective cobblestone generator. It's a bit slow because of our stone pickaxe. If we upgrade to iron, it would be a lot faster, but we haven't got there yet. We're probably gonna hit there today. So that's always gonna be good. We're gonna need another pickaxe. Yeah, I mean another. Um, let's see. We don't need a saddle or a spear in reality. Yeah, we're gonna need that and 2 of that because we're gonna be making, uh, we're gonna make, what's it called? Hopper. We're gonna be making a hopper. Just because we're gonna need it for this farm, and I'd rather spend our iron that we have to make a hopper for the iron farm instead of spending it on armor or anything else. That way we don't need to make more hoppers, even though we will need more hoppers. Okay, I think we should work on the farm. This isn't the say, how should I phrase this? So this is a farm that was not supposed to be made. Yeah, we're. I never intended for this farm to be made. I tried not to make this farm, but our issue is we have like a 2-hour streamish. This is the iron farm we were going to build. Ignore that. If I load the schematic right here, you can see the problem with it. Yeah. I don't know why I got messed up on the schematic right here, but that's fine. Um, this iron farm requires about 38-ish villagers and about about 8 zombies. It's a good iron farm. Made by Blaze MC. But it's a bit too big in my opinion. So because of that, we're not gonna be making it. We're gonna be making the classical, easy iron farm at this village over here. This iron farm only takes about an hour or so to make. The hardest part is just uh the spawn proofing. That's the hardest part about it. Though, I mean, if we wanted to, we could probably raise it up to the air, but I don't really feel like doing that. I have 2 villagers saved, which we could possibly make into a villager breeder. Though we do still have some more villagers hopping around. That torch is our position torch, even though we're not going to use that. Yeah, 2 villagers are saved right there. They're gonna need beds or whatever to make it into a villager breeder. We're also gonna need more beds for making the actual farm. We need about 4 villagers and 4 beds. I think that's about our numbers that we need. We could, maybe very well could take villagers out here. So far, I've only seen 3 villagers wandering around here. We could just take, like, we're making villager breeder at some point anyway. I've saved 2 villagers. So I don't think we would have to worry about them. And then, of course, we could just do a little bit of breeding to get them into 4 villagers. Yeah, I think that could be good. I'd rather it not be too hard to spawn pearls. Possibly about here. Yeah, this should be good. That's 3 and 4. Perfect. You can make it, I think, a bit more efficient if you have 5 villagers. But we're not gonna do that right now. I have 4 beds, right? No, I only have 3 beds. Good to know. Okay. So yeah, we could dig down here a bit. I think we need to go 1 block deeper. I think we need to go down 1 more block. I'll know for sure once we place the beds. That. Nope, that's at least at my spawn point. Okay, this is the roof. Yeah, this might be the good enough size for it. I'm not too sure if that. I'm not too sure about that. But I don't think it matters. If I put a block, oh yeah, that's too small. They can't walk on the beds at that point. Okay, perfect. We know how we're making this. We got the starting position made. That's 2 and 3. Okay, I'm not sure if those are the 3 villagers I saw before. I know there's 1 villager down here by the farmer's area. So, good to know, good to know. Crafting table's there. I may actually need that crafting table. Ignore that. I'm just looking around for any beds I see so we can break them to make sure all the villagers go to the correct house. Nothing in that. This is just a pig stable, right? Yeah. Okay. I totally didn't mean to do that little fall, but it is fine. So, about when it's nighttime, they'll all go into this area. We're also going to need a new shovel. Great. Wonderful. Luckily, not too bad. We're gonna need another lava bucket. So that's gonna be possibly the hardest part about this. Getting the lava. Oh, there's a house up there. That's probably gonna have a bed. The only reason I say it's gonna be the hardest part is because there's not much lava around here. Ooh, burning stand. I'll take that. I mean, we can't do anything with it because you need blaze powder and such, but it's fine. Um, is there any lava here? I'm just making sure there's no lava around here. No. Okay. Yeah, you may remember in the first episode we had lava that was about over there. I actually took that lava out so we can make the cobblestone generator. And I think on here I enabled it so there's an infinite lava source. Or you can make infinite lava source. Okay, alright. We got all the villagers in here. I don't know if there's any villagers outside or what. But we got all the villagers out there. We could stuff them with bread. We need to still make a new thing. Okay, that's fine. Wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need the crafting table I have back here. Because, yeah, we're just gonna need it to be able to make this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got 2 logs out of that. Let's head back down here so we can continue making a new shovel, as we're gonna need it a bit. One of the other hardest parts about this is getting the zombie in place. That's gonna be the other hard part about it. The zombie we could probably stuff. I mean, I usually put it around here. I guess we could keep it there. Yeah, it's not the ideal position, but it's good enough. And then we'll stuff him in a boat once we're ready for that. Okay. I don't think a boat can fit in that. We might need to make it a bit bigger. Okay, that seems like a good enough size. So yeah, we could continue doing this. Eventually there's gonna be another villager in there. I think I gave him enough bread. If not, I gave him some more bread. That's all my hay bales used. So that's a bit of an issue. Once we get some better stuff or whatever, we're gonna make a item sorter-ish thing, to make, uh, well, yeah, it's gonna be converting all the poppies into into bone meal, because we're not gonna need any poppies, but we can flip a lever, and it would disable that. And then another thing is going to be the iron. It's going to make it all into iron blocks. But right now, we're going to have to do that manually, as I don't know how. Well, I mean, I kind of know how you do that, but we don't have the resources for it. So, right now, it's about manual stuff. I'm still trying to see if I can find any lava. It hopefully shouldn't be that hard. Like there should be at least one piece, like another piece of lava hanging off. And as long as I turned on the infinite lava source thing, we'd be fine. But I don't exactly remember if I turned it on or not. I mean, we very well could go into here. This a big cave, or is it a smaller? It looks like it's a smaller cave. I don't think we really want to go in that right now. Okay. This looks like it's a big cave. The only issue I have with going in it is mobs. At some point, we could possibly make a mob switch. If you guys don't know what a mob switch is, it's basically a switch where you can allow mobs to spawn and allow mobs to not spawn. So it's basically a on and off switch. It uses a bunch of zombie villagers, but we're not gonna get that. We're not gonna get there today because it's a bit complicated to make. I need my bucket back for when we do get lava, because I would like to get in and out of here. I know we're probably gonna find some diamonds in here. But I don't have anything to pick up the diamonds right now. Yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. I saw nothing over there. Da 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 da. Lots of iron sitting here. How we could? I'm not gonna go in. Like, though they're a higher. We won't have chat. It's either we go in there, we won't have to worry about lava and all that stuff. Or also just give me a second, chat, real quick. I just want to confirm this is a public stream. Uh, I think it is. I think it is a public stream. Yeah, it's public. I just wanted to make sure. So we'll have a higher chance on getting lava in there because there's no mobs that will sit around because they can't spawn in there. And um lava, yeah, like there's lava right there. The only issue is I am terrible at the game. We're gonna summon a warden, and yeah, that's all about it. I don't have simple witch out here, right? Yeah, okay. Just in case we gotta do precautions. These should be fine. We're getting in and out of here. I'm not a fan of this. We gotta go all the way up there. Do I have any wool on me? Okay, good to know. There's nothing there because I didn't realize. It's okay. We got the lava. It's lava trap. Got it. Should we risk it though? Just open one chest. Should we just open one singular chest? See what our chances are. Possibly see if we can get a silence. So we're safe. That was not bad. It only set off one shrieker. And that one shrieker was the one that I broke. I don't know why it didn't set off the other two shriekers that was sitting right there. Oh, diamonds! I would want to break that, but we don't have anything to break it. I don't know why it didn't set off the other shriekers. That was not a bad ancient city hunt right there. We did a pretty good job there. I probably won't be able to say the same about up here. Oh, it's all the way down there. Let me eat, let me eat, let me eat. Thank you. I don't really care about iron. I think right here is about the exit. Actually, I kind of do care about it. Now that we're in a safe space a bit, kind of. I kind of care about it. Okay, nice. We got out before it started. And we got lava. Everything's all good. Yay. Lunge 3. That's good. We could put that on a spear once we get a diamond spear. It's probably all gonna be episode 3 things, getting like mining for diamonds and then diamond tools and all that. That's probably all gonna be in episode 3. Um, but we'll see though. I don't have any plans for episode 3, so. Just passing by. I hope there's no trident guys in here. I hope there's no trident guys in this. You know, I actually had to deal with another trident guy. When I was doing the time lapse for mining or building that entire platform I showed you guys earlier. That's in episode 2. I had to deal with another trident dude right outside my base. That's another reason why I'm redoing my entire entrance, because it's terrible having to dodge all these trident people. And it was a baby one too, so their hitbox were really small when I tried fighting it. He had a really small hitbox. But eventually we got it. And so far, all I can say is we only died once in episode 2. Only once. So, it's always good. I don't know where we are, by the way. Um, can I see? If we keep on going this way, we'll hit about 0 on that for 5 blocks. Probably best if we just head back to spawn. At least unless we find the village. Just run by. Okay. Not too bad. I don't know where, yeah, still don't know where the village is. I'm gonna hope it's down here. Yeah, okay. Oh, zombie. Zombie, yes. Follow me, zombie. The farm is like right down here. Did he pick up the block? No, okay. Perfection. Yeah, we could give him a block to make sure he can't pick it up. Okay. Doesn't seem like he can pick it up. So we'll boatificate it then. Whoa, whoa, what? Okay. I guess I was a bit too low for him. Uh, thank you. This is like the easiest zombie I ever worked with for this. Still in the bed of the... I can't sleep here because of the zombie. Yeah. Okay. We'll position the corner so we know if for some reason... Wait, do we have a bed? No. Also, we got some coal out of that too. That's kind of cool. I didn't expect to get any coal. But yeah, we're gonna need to find either another bed in the village or go back to our base. I think the go back to our base is the best option. But now we can say that we overcame a ancient city today. So yeah, that's always fun. I need to find the entrance back to my base. All the way over there. Oh yeah, I also got a piece of pufferfish, and so I don't know if it's enough to get a Nautilus, but I haven't tried it yet because even if we did get a Nautilus, I don't have anywhere to put it right now. So it's just gonna be wandering all over the place. Let's see. Give me 1 second, chat. Okay, yeah. So let's go see if we have the infinite lava source thing on here. I don't know if I enabled that game rule or not. So we can figure it out right here. About here or something. Yes. There. It goes to the corner. Yes, we do. Nice. Perfect. We can leave that there, I guess. We don't really need it. And then we actually needed those signs. Um, that was placed earlier by me. Um, I actually needed those apparently. I kind of forgot about that. And then I'm gonna need the stone cutter for some of the stuff. Boom, boom. Yeah, like we almost have, we actually, think about it, we have like everything for this. We basically have everything to do this. And I mean, it's still a lot, but I think, the block we're gonna use to spawn proof is going to be a slab. I think that's one of the easiest blocks to do. Because a 10 by 10 area that we need, I think. Actually, no, it might be a 20 by 20. Or 25 by 25, something like that. But it's a big square, 10 blocks in each direction. So yeah, it's a bit big. Let's see. Perfect. None of our villagers escaped somehow. Uh, you can keep that there then. Village, everything should be fine. We're gonna place the stone cutter back here. And then we're gonna put half a stack of that and make it into a wall. Okay. And now we basically just surround this. Uh, it's a bit smaller than what we needed. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna go push it back by 1 block. Just for the accurate measurements. But it doesn't need to be this big. Like in reality. Well, that's the accurate thing, but it's not that big. That's with the original number of 5 5 villagers in there. I think it's 3 tall that we need it. This is like one of the simplest iron golem farms ever made, so it's not gonna be too hard to make. Hey, Techno, welcome into the stream. Well, Big Little Bot. One or the other, same person. Welcome into the stream. We're just working on making an iron farm in our survival world that we have for the series. I kind of forgot it needed to be a block above, even though I said we needed 3 blocks. Boom, boom, boom. It's both, yeah. It's Discord, it's Techno Heroics, and Minecraft, it's Big Little Bot. So yeah, it's both. Either way, same person. Okay, so I'm pretty sure also it's supposed to go that way. Boom, 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 and boom. Simplest iron farm ever made. I made it like 30,000 times. Probably not 30,000, but something like it. Alright, I don't want that there. Alright, we're also gonna need 2 chests. Such as a double chest. Same exact thing. So we're gonna need 2 chests. Gotta eat again. Okay. And then, place that there. That should be the correct spot for it. Right here is gonna be where the chest ends up. Boom, boom. And boom, boom. Okay, now the chest is actually gonna end up here. We're gonna fix this positioning. Because it's a terrible position. Actually, do we want it in one? So we don't really have to, yeah, sure. We could put it in one. So it's more like actually underneath or whatever. Okay. Now we gotta break this all over again. Get rid of this water all over again. And then we need to place the hopper, because I kind of forgot to place it. There's gonna be a narrow hopper here and narrow hopper there, I think. I think that's where I need to put it. But I don't got the iron to... Actually, I do have the iron now. So I can afford it, but I'm not gonna put that there yet. We throw... We throw something in there. Okay, well... Example, we throw something in there, and it should work, as have in theory. In theory, it should work. Why do they not let you throw things through walls? And why don't they have gravity or whatever? Bro. Finally. So that should now be in the chest. Okay, yeah, it got stuck in that one corner, which is fine. Some things get stuck there, and I kind of intend for that anyway. Okay. So this is actually done. We don't have anything left to do with it except for releasing the zombie. That's down there, and then spawn-proofing this. Spawn-proofing always comes first. Actually, I guess we could do the path block version. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. all the way over there. And then it's the same thing for over here. I need to get my shield off. Yeah, that's gonna end up being path anyway. Boom, 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 boom. All of this is going to be into this. Okay, nice. This is the most time-consuming part about making an iron farm. Having to do all the spawn proofing. You don't normally have to do it if you build it in the water or in the air, but if you build it on land, at least for this, it doesn't matter. Or it does matter, and you need to spawn proof it, because then it's gonna spawn outside the box. There's some, like the iron farm that we made before, or that I showed off before. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Like the iron farm that I showed off before, that one actually needs you to, it needs you, or it doesn't need you to spawn proof anything. It's all already spawn proof because it's so ginormous, that you don't need spawn proof anything. So there's some farms like that that's really nice, but not all farms are like that, sadly. So, for example, this farm, not like that. So we gotta spawn proof everything. That, yeah, this takes like about 20-ish minutes or so. Depends on how fast you are at it. It can usually be done fast. The more people you have as well, also make it go down faster, like usual. But of course, this is a single player world, so either way, it wouldn't really work. But that is fine because it's easy. It can be done, like, usually quickly. And I've done this many times before, so I know what to do. But I'm also kind of glad I'm not making it slabsy, because slabs are a bit of a pain. And, yeah. Let's see. This is not as far as it needs to go. It needs to go out 2 more blocks. But that tree was in my way. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, nice. It didn't really need to go out that far, but I combined it anyway. So right here is the ending, the tree. I think it's fine. I don't think mobs can spawn on leaves, so we should be fine in that department. Of course we're gonna have to spawn proof all up here. My thing just broke again. Cause why wouldn't it? By the time we're done doing this, it's probably or the baby villager is probably gonna grow up, so that should be fine. 2 stone shovels. The only other issue is I don't have a bed. I mean, I could get a bed. Yeah. Might as well get a bed because I don't really want to go back to my base right now. Do I have any iron that's cooked? No. Okay, so we're gonna have to dye this. Sadly. Get him. And hopefully... Oh, wait a minute. I think they only... Why did it drop a Jeb underscore sheephead? Why did it drop a Jeb underscore sheephead? I mean, it's a head. We look like Jeb underscore now. But I don't know why it dropped that sheephead. Probably just an issue with the actual data pack. I should possibly see if there's an update to it, but I'm not going to be bothered to do that. I also don't know what the difficulty of this is. So this could be a bit harder. Hi. Let's see. Nothing in that. I don't know why I keep on looking in the actual houses for a bed, even though I know there's no bed in it because I took all the beds out. I think I have to go back to the base. Unless for some reason there's another bed around here. Or sheep. But I don't think there is, so yeah, we'll have to head back to the base. Sadly, but it's fine. We can just sleep at this bed and hopefully we can find our sheep for the next night. Let's see. Back into our little 3x3 hole that I don't like. And now we get to sleep. We get to sleep all over again and move to, I don't know, I don't really know what day it is. Note under local difficulty. Yeah, I don't know what day it is. I'll need to use, because this is all hosted on server, on a private server, because I get better FPS on servers than I do on worlds. Like if I did a world, I would be getting like 2 FPS for the videos and streams. So I do it on a server, and that's how you get to see the tab list. I should possibly get something so it tells you what day it is. Install script and placeholder API plugins. That would fix it. I can make a custom command that way. By the way, it's fine, and we get to go and do the best part about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Okay. And now we get to move this, I think, all the way until here. No, it's until right here. Okay, so it's not too bad. That's a good part about villager, or about building it inside of a village, is there's already paths. I'm just gonna break the roof of this because I feel like they're not really good enough for it. But yeah, that's the good part about building this farm in villages, is there's already paths. So it's not, you don't have to worry too much about pathing everything. Yeah, this farm is a pretty effective farm. I'm probably gonna AFK at it all night today. So yeah, that way we'll get the best rates out of it. And then I'll probably record the rest of it and edit it tomorrow. For episode 2. That's if I want to get done by Wednesday. If I get done or anytime after Wednesday, then it doesn't really matter. It's all the same. Let's see. Boom. Another shovel. Okay. Right here is our border. Goes through and through and through and through all the way until here. Okay, so half of the spawn proofing is officially done in that case. Yeah, perfect. The hardest part is going to be this hill. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Yeah, this is going to be the hardest part about spawn proofing this. Having to deal with the whole mountain. That's, hold on, let me actually get this to the ending point, which is right here. And then I think this is the last spot, right? Not too sure about that. but we'll find out. Yes, okay, that was the ending point. And then this all goes down. Keeps on going. I'm going until here, I think, right? Yes. That all lines up. So now that we have that, we could just continue doing this. I'm not too much sure what we'll do after this because the main goal for the stream was to build an iron farm, and we're almost done with building the iron farm. Like, I planned on doing the stream for like 2 hours, but it's already an hour, and we're almost finished with the iron farm. I mean, that's called productive. Well, getting it done faster. We didn't get distracted like we do most other streams. So, yeah. I mean, I guess we could... Actually, no, I'm not gonna want to get anything iron until next episode. I would like to do that during the actual episode. Oh, wonderful, wonderful creator. Yes, I'm a wonderful creator. I totally forgot this was supposed to be a time lapse. As you can see right here, I never clicked the start recording button. Mm. I can tell it's also raining right now. It's not raining right now because we're in the savannah and it doesn't rain in savannas. But it is. Because you can see it's not nighttime, but it's darker. I'm a wonderful creator. I knew at some point, because we had time lapses, or I have 2 time lapses in the actual video, the Iron Farm, which, well, I had 2 time lapses, and the platform building 1. I knew at some point I was gonna end up forgetting to record it or something like that. And of course I did. But it's not too bad. I'll just put in a time lapse was supposed to go here or something. So yeah, that's fine. But yeah, either way. Totally didn't forget to press the start button, but that's fine. Yeah. I'm not too sure what we are going to do for the next hour or so. Because this farm's gonna be over then. Or way before then. So we could I guess we could work on the base a bit. Work on the base, make it actual livable area. But yeah. Okay. What made me think of the time lapse was I was thinking how like or trying to figure out what we could do after the farm because whatever it would be, I'll have to make sure I remember ending the time lapse. Because so it doesn't show it during time lapse. So yeah. But either way, big square. Yes, big square. Squared up. I think we finished the square. The best square in all the squares. So, because of that, we're going to confirm our Villagers all are alive and adults. Yes, they're all adults. Perfect. I had a feeling they were all going to become an adult while we were doing this. Okay, that's going to be an issue. Uh, Panic House. Cover that. I think it's already working. Oh, yes. It is working. If we want to get Iron Golem head, we just have to hit the Iron Golem while it's burning. Once we get 5 Iron Golems in here, I'd say it's 100% working farm. No issues with it. It's not the fastest, of course. But no Iron Golem farms are fast, I don't think. So yeah. Hopefully it would you get an Iron Golem. Yeah. He comes in. He gets burnt. I'll get a whack on him to help speed up the process as well. Perfect. Hopefully no Iron Golem comes right on in after him. But while we wait on that, iron for days. Okay, we should probably get the 2 other hoppers in there. Before we forget. Yeah, as you can hear it's raining out there. But we don't get the rain because we're in a savanna. Which is something I kind of like about savannas. Okay. That's doing its job. 2 more chests equals 2 more hoppers equals a 100% made farm. That should do the job, right? Or are we gonna need 1 more, you think? I don't know if we're gonna need 1 more. Nah, we shouldn't. Eventually, I'll get good at parkour and I could do this. What? I would? Okay. Yeah, that's for sure good. It'd pick it up somewhere. Now, our only concern is I haven't seen them. Seen a golem spawn a tiny little bit. A little bit, I haven't seen a golem spawn. So, yeah. Hopefully one spawns and it's not a destroyed farm. On F3, tick 1 entities. Do we see any iron golem in this? I don't see any. I don't see any iron golems in there. Yeah. Well, possibly this farm may or it may not work. What may have happened was bingo. They weren't scary enough. Or the zombie wasn't scary enough. So in that case, we gotta release some water. Yeah, they all fell asleep and they stopped panicking. So I had a feeling something like that was happening. Which we should then be able to do that. Perfect. Maybe able to sleep. No. Wake up every... How do you wake this dude up? There we go. Our only issue is they're gonna be running out. Why do they keep on going to sleep? Like, that dude just went back to sleep. They're not supposed to go to sleep. It may not work as well at night as well. Like, it may work, but not as well as we're gonna want it to. Sadly. You know, hopefully wait for another night, or another villager. No, not villager, but another zombie. I'm not hearing them panic. That's my issue. I don't hear them panic. But I don't think you can hear them panic. So let's head back to our base. And then let's sleep. That way it'd work. Well, yeah, it'll work because it's in the morning. Ah, villager there. Perfect. I think our best, I think what may happen is we'd have to, yeah, what's probably gonna happen is it's not gonna work at night. I don't know why they're sleeping. The zombie is for sure close enough. It's as close as I can get it. But I don't know why they're going back to sleep. That's the biggest issue with the actual farm. Though, we got 5 pieces of iron. So I think I'm not sure what we're gonna make with it, but we'll make something with it eventually. I'd like to at least wait till stream, or wait till the video to make something with it. Whose fault is that? Whose fault was that? It probably was my fault because I placed the door there. Yeah. Great. Okay. Let's see if this farm works again. I kind of hate having to go to this village every single time. It's a pain because it is a bit far, but it's about like 100 or 200 blocks away. So it's a pain to have to get there or go there every single time, but it's fine. Oh, I hear him. I see him. Perfect. Well, wait. That would be counted as our second out of 5th. So we need 3 more golems to spawn for us to count it as a successfully working. Okay. You're so not seeing this. Perfect. Yes, I'm a jib. I don't really like that. I like my head better. Yeah. Eventually. 3rd column. Yeah. We're going to see how long it took us for this. Like, not really like how long it took us, but we're gonna see how long it takes until we get to 5th column. In that case, our own, or we'll have to come up with something. 4th column, but we'd have to... Actually, I don't know if this is within, like, distance of chunks. I don't know if it's gonna load when we're all at our base or not. It may not, but that's fine. Yeah. Once we get one more golem, we're good to go. We may work on mining out our base, possibly. Um, because we don't really have much there. At least, like, get started on a storage room or something. Fifth golem. Good to go then. Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, a lot of iron. I don't know, like, what our next goal could be, or should be in theory. What I could end up doing is I can very easily, uh, actually, you know what? We could work on the entrance at our base. Yeah, that's a good enough thing that we could work on. Um, but like you guys don't know the full thing with it. Like you don't know the full idea behind it. Because I mentioned it a little bit on the actual episode, but that doesn't matter. You guys are both gonna see it anyway. Less things I gotta do inside inside the next video, so that is good. I'm gonna stuff a bunch of stuff in here. 22 iron, more iron. Wow, we're so rich in iron now. And just in episode 1, I only had 3, I think. Something like that. But now we got a lot. Perfect. Don't need any of that. Though we'll take the stone cutter with us. We're definitely gonna need to make our base a lot better. We're gonna make those into cobblestone stairs. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. My only concern is running into water as we do this. But we should be fine. And okay, we don't hit that wall. Or that thing. So we're fine. And then I'll put another, no, not really step, but still. This could be a 3x3. We're probably gonna decorate this some more. Yeah, this is the only issue I feel like we're gonna have. Okay. Don't know what that noise was. The dun, dun, dun. Sounded like something drowning, but it's fine. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. Actually, we can raise it up. We can raise it up. I don't care. This side's gonna have another staircase, maybe up as well, or it's gonna bring you down somewhere into a mines or something. I don't have that planned out, so we'll figure that out when we get there. But right now, our goal is just to make this little entrance portion of it. Perfect. Yeah, that painting is breaking. I'm fine with it, to be fair. We got some more cobble out of that. I don't really care about that painting being there. It could be there, it could be somewhere else. It's gonna end up being moved anyway, and it's not gonna permanently stay there. So that's why I don't really care where it goes. At least as of now. This maybe have to be a double thick wall. I'm fine with that. In theory, I'm really fine with anything that we do here. Because, as you can see, we're hitting the roof in the actual room here. So, yeah. That's taking it in one from there. Cobblestone pickaxe is really slow, but I can't be bothered to get into iron until the actual video. Until I actually record the video tomorrow. So, yeah, that's just gonna be fun. Okay. Up through here. Might as well just uh boom, and then it goes at least we're getting up to the surface right now. It goes there, there, there. And then another 3 right there. And then another 3 right there. Okay. Slowly getting ourselves out of here. Another 3 right there. Okay, yeah, not too bad. Boom, and boom. Perfect. And now we just gotta do a whole lot of mining. Though, once we get over to this part, it's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, it's really not that bad anymore. We're gonna place that back there. It's just all shovel stuff now. So, shovel's so gonna break, but I kinda expected that. Uh, I guess we could do a tiny bit of terraforming here. Make it look kinda decent. And go boom, 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 and boom. Get ourselves up there. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. Do we have any sticks down here? No, but we got some wood, which is fine. Practically the same exact thing. Another shovel. Up, 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 up. Boom, boom. Okay. Nice. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, yeah, that's about good enough. And then, of course, we could add a bit of terraforming around here. Just so it makes it look a lot better. And not look like it's a tunnel into our base. Even though it is. Something goes about here, so. Okay, yeah. It's not the best terraforming. But it's decent. Okay, yeah. Uh, boom. Now you run down here, down, 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 and you hop into bed to skip the night. Wonderful. Um, the only other issue then is, oh yeah, removing this door. I don't want to have this door here anymore. If I would have wanted to keep the door, I wouldn't have made that staircase. So, it's just a door that gotta go. Boom. And boom. Wonderful. It doesn't even look like it's there. So, it totally wasn't. This wall is probably gonna have to be double thick, as I mentioned before. Not sure if I want to make. I think one entrance is just good. And then it goes into an entrance, possibly like goes downstairs. I don't really know what that entrance is gonna be. Possibly. So yes, I do know where that entrance is gonna be. Oh, okay. We need to make another pickaxe because yeah, we're gonna need it. Pickaxe, boom, 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 boom. Now it's gonna go down same spot as over here. We shouldn't have to run into any water. We're gonna give it about, yeah, sure, 27 is good. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. It's gonna go 2 down. We're gonna reach into a landing, which is gonna go even more down. Just so it keeps the same style as over here. Because I want to make it, this space, I kind of want it to be symmetrical, or whatever. I think that's the word. So it's all like it's one big thing. This roof is gonna be going, and it's gonna be moved up by 1. I cannot imagine digging that entire room to my right, that entire room with a stone pickaxe. I cannot imagine doing that. I know I did it, but I can't imagine doing it. Jeez, okay. So then right here is just going to be the landing, as I mentioned. This is going to be kind of like a garage-ish. I'll definitely show it off more when we get down there and we actually build it. But and I'm not gonna be able to time lapse this, by the way. Just so you guys know. But it's gonna be a garage-ish thing. And now that's just gonna go down five blocks. That's 1. Yeah, this is, oh, well, it's gonna be doubled up either way. So let me just break that real quick, and then so we know what it's gonna look like. Let me get that myself. It could be like that. We may need to break that down by 1. Boom and boom. Down by another 1. Sure, I'll break iron. Even though I don't really need it anymore. Because we got the iron farm, I'll still break it. So that's down by 2. Yeah, this is all gonna have to go up. Ooh, maybe it'd be a 3. Yeah, this is gonna be raw. Boom. And boom. Yeah, this is gonna be rough building, but it's fine. We should be out of the way once you get here. Nice. So that's 1, 2, 3. Perfect. 3 out of 5. We're getting there. Let me a bit real quick. Okay. Back to breaking this. Okay. So there I said, I think I said it was 3 there. So this is gonna be number 4. And we need our pickaxe. Great. Yeah, if it's not obvious, this is gonna be a rough house. It's probably gonna have to be 3 thick. Which I'm not too, yeah, actually, yeah, not that bad. Because the inspiration of this house is is what we did in Xmas Holidays SMP. I'm basically taking that and making it into this. So, and if you remember, on that house, all the walls were 3 thick. Well, it looked 3 thick. It really wasn't. It was all 1 thick, but it seemed like it was all 3 thick. So, yeah, perfect. Nice. So, our staircase is done. And now we dig out the official room, which is going to be this high, 4 blocks high. Wow. Okay. And then, yeah, this is going to be the part that's going to be terrible. Yeah, we're just gonna be digging out there. That's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm giving up on this. Not on that exactly, but I know I said I was gonna wait till the next episode, but I can't with the slow pickaxe. I've gotta upgrade. I've just got to upgrade. Isn't it an iron pick? Oh, so much faster, so much faster. Yeah, this is gonna be a whole lot better. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Okay, perfect. This is gonna go a whole lot faster. I'm probably not gonna detail this, but it's gonna hopefully still look good. Like, I'm gonna detail it eventually, but right now I'm not gonna detail it because I can't be bothered to do detailing on stream. It'd probably be in a video or something. And this is just getting the start of it done. There's wait a minute, do I want that there? I don't know if I want yeah, okay, so it's gonna be 3 out like this. This is how far it's gonna go out. Um Actually in theory I don't need to bring it out that big over here. It needs to be 3 outs for each side. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 is off that way. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're good. So then 1, 2, 3. Boom, bam, boom, boom. Perfect. Yeah, this is kind of how I'm planning this. And then you'll see what I'm doing for the next one. It's gonna go down. This inspiration is kind of like the back rooms. Um, at least I'm pretty sure it's the back rooms that I'm taking inspiration from this from. Um, I I can not physically, but I can see how this is all gonna go. Like I can see how I want it, how it's gonna look, the idea of it, the inspiration of it. I can see all of that. Um, it's just I need to make it actually happen. And I only thought of it as you're trying to think of what you're doing over here. Um, wow, our iron pickaxe is almost broken as well. That just shows how much of this we're doing. Okay, yeah. Our inventory's full, but luckily, we got a chest right here that we can put all of our junk in. Okay. Boom and a boom. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be 3 deep. Just like that. I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. So we're gonna do the same exact thing right here. And it's gonna be going on for possibly like 8 or so blocks, maybe. In total, as the like official garage thing. I'm not sure the exact measurements and such of how I want this. Um, this isn't the actual design that I thought of. I kind of messed it up with the stairs, but that's fine. The original design that I thought of was all of this was over there. So you run down, you come over here, and then like that middle part is like right here. So it was originally planned for over there, but it's good enough, and you go out that way. But it's fine. It still gets the job done. How much? 250 uses are on an iron pickaxe, and we just used all of that. Okay, we're moving back to stone right now. Just because I'm not gonna make an iron pickaxe just to do this. Welcome everyone to the stream. Well, welcome to the stream, I guess. From Big Little Bot or Techno Heroes. Not sure if yeah, welcome to everyone to the stream. I don't see the actual YouTube thing. So like the viewer count may have went up. I don't see it right now. Uh um, oh yeah, it did go up. I don't see the actual viewer count or whatever, so all I see is just chat. So I don't really see that stuff, but it's fine. Yeah, we're just digging all this out. And then of course, we're just gonna do this method for now. Water goes there. Blah 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 blah. It's a bit dark outside. Boom, and back down the stairs you go. All the way to the basement. That was kind of fun. Alright, let me do something like that. And then something like that. Perfect. And then we break all the blocks down here. Which is good. So then... Perfect. Now it's all of this. Wonderful. And that's kind of how I expect this to all go. Of course, it's going to be going out a lot longer. Like, possibly another 8 or so, as I said, blocks. Right now it's a 3x4. This water may be going down one more block and removed from this top layer, so it's not just like that. And it's kind of like a pool-ish thing. Yeah, I may as well do that. Boom. So then it's push. Oh, that was all the water. Oh. I thought it. Okay. My plan didn't work out as well as I thought it was supposed to. Good to know. Well, but yeah. Right here. I don't need the water in right now anyway. We could go down here. Okay. Yeah, we could go down here. And then something like this. Yeah. And then there's a 1 block gap. The water would start from here. And it'd go out like this. Yeah. Perfect. Just like this would help make this a bit better. It's not gonna make it the best, but it's at least gonna. Great, our pickaxe broke yet again. It's at least gonna be something. Um, I planned that. I plan on making a better, more entertaining stream. Alright, see you later. see you, Technoheroics. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, I plan on making streams a lot better once we get there. Um, it may be a little boring as of now, just mining this out, but this is just a plan that we had to do a little backup thing with because we finished the iron farm in like less than an hour. So, yeah. Either way, let's go. Speaking of the iron farm, anyway, let's go check out the iron farm and see if we still got iron in there. I'm not sure if it would keep on running from over here, or not. We may, or we may also end off stream once we get there. Um, just as I don't want to do too much that's off of the topic. And of course, that mining stuff will obviously be done at some point. I might work on it some more during the actual video. But yeah, we're gonna head to the iron farm. Don't know why villager's all the way down here, but that is fine. We don't need him anyway because we got two villagers in the actual thing over one of the houses for a villager breeder once we get there. And then yeah, we're all fine. Oh, I see golems burning. But did they just spawn? Yeah, they just spawned. So it's outside of our house's distance, which is good to know. Um, it's good to know that it's outside of our house's distance. I also don't like it there. Like it there. I'm not too sure. What I may end up doing is I may end up what is it? I may end up doing something. I kind of forget exactly what I'm saying. Uh, yeah, I may end up making a chunk loader over here. That would work a whole lot better. So yeah, I may actually end up making a chunk border, or a chunk loader. Is the official name. There we go. Now, no mobs could spawn there, and I guess we could do that same roof right here. Only mobs that could spawn here is just creepers, but that's fine, and then we could block that off. And we could just AFK in this little corner. And we don't gotta worry about any mobs destroying us. Yes. But about 90 minutes of streaming. I plan to do eventually we'll do more 5-hour streams. Those are the overall streams that we'll do. About the average length. But the only issue with that right now is we finished this farm too quickly. I think what we'll probably do is some base building stuff, adventuring stuff. That would definitely be way longer streams. Um, Another thing is I kind of wanted to get this done a little bit earlier, as I still have a video I need to make, and it's within a video, so I don't want to do too much progress within a live stream that's gonna end up being in the middle of a video. But yes, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Yeah, it's not as long as I like, but again, it's fine. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. We have a Discord server. If you guys want to go check out our Discord, exclamation mark Discord. Nightbot should come in with the reply, just like that. You can go check out our Discord right there. And yeah, you guys enjoyed today's stream. Make sure to leave a like, or subscribe, whatever you'd like to do. And yeah, we will be seeing you guys in the very next episode, which will maybe coming out on Wednesday, Thursday, some point this week. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Ignore no music, but it's gonna be ending anyway soon. So, thank you guys. See ya.